Amina was a young woman known for her restless heart. Every night before sleeping, her mind would race. What if I fail tomorrow? What if I'm not good enough? What if Allah is not pleased with me? She would overthink so much that her pillow often caught her silent tears. One evening, exhausted from her thoughts, she sat in her grandmother's courtyard. The old woman was softly turning the pages of a worn Koran. Amina whispered, "Grandmother, why is it that my mind never rests? Even when I pray, I worry. Even when I do good, I doubt myself. Is there a secret in Islam to stop this constant overthinking?" Her grandmother smiled, eyes still on the Koran. "Ah, Amina, there is not just one secret, but a treasure. And tonight I will share one with you." She closed the Quran gently and said, "Do you know why the Prophet taught us the dua? Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa, alayhi tawakkaltu wa huwa rabbul arshil adhim. Allah is sufficient for me, there is no deity except Him. Upon Him I rely, and He is Lord of the mighty throne." Amina shook her head. "Because," her grandmother continued, "the mind will always chase after possibilities, but the believer's heart is anchored in certainty. When you repeat these words with belief, you remind your soul that no outcome, no failure, no person's opinion matters more than Allah's decree. This is the secret that ended the overthinking of many before you." Amina's eyes softened. "But what if I still think too much?" Her grandmother chuckled. "Then remember another secret. When you stand to pray, say Allahu Akbar with the thought that you are placing every worry behind you. That's why the hands go up at the start of prayer, like throwing your fears away. The Sahaba used to say, when they raised their hands for takbir, we cast the world behind our backs. That night, Amina tried it. She whispered the dua of reliance before sleeping. In her prayer, she raised her hands and imagined leaving her heavy thoughts behind. For the first time in months, she felt her chest loosen. The world did not feel so heavy anymore. She realized her thoughts were not her enemy. Her attachment to controlling them was. The next morning, when she worried about her future, she paused and whispered, "Hasbi Allah." When doubts about her worth appeared, she remembered that the one who gave her life already found her worthy of his mercy. Days turned into weeks. Amina's life did not become free of problems, but she no longer drowned in them. She began journaling every night, writing her fears on paper and then writing beside them, "Allah is sufficient for me." Her friends noticed the change. "You smile more, Amina. What happened?" they asked. She would simply reply, "I discovered a secret. My worries are real, but Allah is greater." And so, her grandmother's wisdom lived on in her heart. She learned that the secret to ending overthinking is not emptying the mind. It is filling the heart with tawakkul, complete trust in Allah. Whenever storms returned, she would raise her hands in prayer, push the world behind her, and whisper the timeless words, "Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakil." Allah is enough for me, and He is the best disposer of affairs. Moral of the story: overthinking ends when faith begins. The secret is not to silence every thought, but to trust Allah with every outcome. True peace comes when you let go of control and remember, Allah is sufficient for you in every situation.